I want to bring up my boy who is actually from this area. His name's Blake Bingum. Come up here real quick, buddy. From Knoxville. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Yeah. What's up? All right, so here in Knoxville, I guess y'all love, like, you got a stash going, man. Like, you gotta tell me about that. What's going on there? What's up?
Let's see. I did what was it? Octobeard, No Shave November, December beard, and then I got tired of it because it looks like I have the mange.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not even looking at you. I'm looking at that, man. That junk is crazy. All right. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions real quick, buddy. First off, like, all right, so first of all, most of you guys know he's a young guy. How old are you?
23.
23, and I just want y'all to get this picture of someone who is younger, and, man, they're like, man, I want to answer the call of God in my life. And so, like, man, when you're like 21 years old, you're like, yeah, man, I want to do something in my life. I want to answer this call. And you started meeting with a couple people, and then you went on YouTube and you saw the basement, and you're like, man, I got to go to that. So what happened when you went to the basement?
It's just awesome because God was showing me all this. I was running and seeking for my call and stuff, and he was showing me like a bunch of puzzle pieces that I'd never seen. Like, it was exciting for kids their age. Like, it was powerful, getting kids off drugs and stuff. And I was confused more than anything because I looked around me and I didn't see anything like it. And I was just like, God, I don't know what you're showing me, but I'm down to try it. So I had a couple guys at the house, and we just had a little Bible study, just nothing big, nothing phenomenal or anything like that. And 2 weeks later, I was looking on YouTube and I saw the basement, and I just started bawling. Like, I just started crying because it was like he showed me a puzzle box. Like, I'd been looking at all those pieces for so long. It's like he showed me a puzzle box, and I was just like, God, and it may not look the exact same, but he was just showing me like an example of something that was hitting people in a different way.
Wow.
Because people weren't being reached in the way so many people were trying to reach them, and he was just showing me that God was reaching them in a different way. And when I went, it just blew me away.
So you went and you got inspired, and we've been communicating for a while now, and like, so now you went with two guys, and now you have a little over 70 people coming and part of what you do. That's it. It's incredible. It really is incredible. And now you're meeting in a house, right? And you grew out of that.
Yeah.
And now what are you doing with that? What are you going to do with that?
We're having it. We had it last week at a little church, and it was cool because we had more room, and we almost filled it, which was awesome. But this month we're wanting to get in a theater that's like in downtown in our little city.
Wow.
And it'll seat like 3 or 4, and we're believing and shooting for that, and just see where God. I believe God's gonna move it to Knoxville after that, and we're just believing and praying.
It's crazy. It really is. And so, man, I'm so thankful for Blake because, man, some of you guys out there, you're like, man, well, maybe when I get a little bit older, or, you know what I'm saying? But 20 years old, he's like, man, I want to step out. I want to do something in my life. And then he ran across this thing called the basement, and he got inspired, and now he's running a ministry, just not even really know much, just from scratch, running a ministry, and now running over 70 people, and it's growing and growing and growing and growing. So, man, we're so proud of you, so thankful for you, bro, for what you're doing, man. Give him a round of applause. Come up here. Don't y'all love that, man? That's crazy. I love that.